YouTube channel. And if you are new here, welcome. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe before you leave, because what I'm gonna tell you today, it's going to cause you to pray and to really check your belief in God, and also how you see God, because sometimes we can put ourselves in a place where we put God in a box. Like we think that this is the only way things can go. But I come to tell you, some of us Christians will miss the wealth transfer, because we always have our own way of how things will be, while God is saying that this is how I'm going to bring my wealth transfer to my people. But if you're not paying attention, if you are not a Christian that is in prayer, you will miss the wealth transfer. You don't want to be that Christian that will miss this wealth transfer, because as Christian, I feel like we can be so scared about everything, especially when you come to, like, social media. At the beginning, we were so scared of it. We didn't use social media, and then now we're using social media. There's so many things, when they first come. I understand you can be skeptical, but at the same time, are you praying about it? Or are you just going to be skeptical about everything? Are you going to miss this wealth transfer that is upon us, that's already started? We can be ignorant. God is speaking to so many people concerning the wealth transfer through cryptocurrency. Yes, you're not used to crypto. You're not used to all these things, meme, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? God is about to use this thing to bring the wealth to his people. Hello? Wake up. You guys need to wake up. Listen, if you love your friend and your family, you need to share this video to them. 2022, only thing I know about was Bitcoin, and I really didn't care about it much. I didn't really know much about it. All I know was that, it was just a coin. Just share this with your family, y'all, so that you guys can learn and pray. Okay, if you have questions concerning Bitcoin, concerning cryptocurrency, and you don't have no clue about it, I'm telling you, you need to start praying and asking God, what is this thing? What should I about this? What should I do concerning this? Because God is about to use cryptocurrency to bring the wealth transfer to his people. But now, if you ignore it, you will miss it. All right, so in 2022, the only thing I know was Bitcoin, because Bitcoin went viral and a lot of people got become a millionaire through it. So now, it started to get people attention. By that time, crypto already, like the Bitcoin already went to the roof, right? A lot of people couldn't buy it anymore. So now I was like, what is this? And then the thing that really changed my perspective, because I was one of you, y'all. I was one of those skeptical Christian, being in a bubble. This is the only thing that can go. On my pastor, my past pastor, I don't know where, one day he was preaching, and in that time, that's when Bitcoin went viral, and a lot of people got become billionaire and millionaire through the coin. And he was saying that, you don't know, the Lord, he was like so open with us. He said, because I listened to God, now I am a Bitcoin millionaire. I was like, pastor, my pastor is in the Bitcoin too? Like, what is going on? Like, it really opened my mind. It was like, wow, we are some Christians that are very ignorant. And he was like, God literally told him to put money in this thing. God showed him that this thing was gonna blow up. And at that time, Bitcoin, there was a lot of conflict about it. They were like, no, they're not gonna let it become something that people can invest in. And then but the Lord was talking to him. The Lord was telling him, like, hey, put money into this thing, because this thing is about to blow up. And sure and behold, that thing blow up, and guess what? He become a millionaire because he listened to God. So now, after I heard that, I was like, no, there's no way I'm gonna miss out. Okay, I need to know what is the next one. You gotta put me on, God, into this game, because I'm trying to get to where my pastor get. Like, something gotta come for me. I'm sorry, Lord, that I went. I'm sorry, like, I didn't know about this. I didn't put much effort concerning Bitcoin, but now I am focused. I need to know which one is next. All right, boom. So I don't remember. I don't remember when his message and when Bitcoin. I forgot. Maybe probably around 21, around COVID. It was around COVID time, right? But in 2022, the Lord started speaking to me concerning crypto. Okay. All right, some of you, if you're ignorant, if you are very skeptical, you need to put it to the side. It's time to pray and ask God for understanding and wisdom. He said, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. All right, so here I am. One day I barely have visions, right? And then that one time I feel like I was sleeping, but I was not sleeping. And I had this vision of a dog coming at me. And this dog was, I already shared it on my YouTube channel. If you want to know the whole source, the whole thing, you need to watch this video. And then I saw this dog coming at me, and I'm like, why is this dog is coming at me? But the dog didn't look so vicious. It looked so calm. It looked so like it's so friendly. And as for me, I'm not a dog person like that, okay? So when I saw the dog, and I'm like, what is this? What is this? And then I pray, and I'm like, God, why is this dog? I start praying, and I didn't know if I should rebuke the dog or whatever. But then I feel calm in my spirit because the dog was not violent. So I'm like, something God is trying to tell me. So then I pray and I start praying, and then God led me to the book of the story of Sheba, when Sheba came to see Solomon, and then Sheba give so many things to Solomon, a lot of things that was really costly and expensive. So then I'm like, okay, what is that? And I still, listen, still, y'all, I did not know there was a coin named Sheba. I had no clue. Okay, I had no clue. Just to be clear, I had no clue that there was a Sheba. And then after the vision, the Lord led me to that to the Bible story concerning Sheba. Okay, Sheba is related to wealth, right? Even though Solomon was wealthy, Sheba was a very pretty wealthy woman for herself, right? And then I'm like, okay, what is this? Then on YouTube, I was scrolling one day and I saw this young man, and then start talking like what God told him about Sheba. And that's when I find out that there was a coin named Sheba. I did not know nothing about it. Nothing at all. Zero. So I was like, oh. And then I started to make the connection. I was like, oh, this is what God was trying to tell me. And now I got it. So now I feel like we are in a time where the wealth transfer is coming. Okay, if you know a little bit about crypto, you know right now, if you are in the internet, social media, you know right now, the one coin that is going right now, is booming right now, is XRP. Now, the Lord didn't tell me anything about XRP. All I know was Sheba. I've seen other Christians, prophet that are talking about XRP. I listen to them because I didn't know about it. So I'm listening to them. I'm taking advice from them as well. So and now I'm like, okay, God is trying to tell me. And then I put myself into that Sheba thing, and Sheba was like, when I bought it, it was very low. Okay, we're still going, and I believe it's next. I'm praying and I'm prophesying that Sheba will be next. And then when the Lord told me, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna invest. So I start investing. I put my aunt in it. I told the people, but they're just looking at me like, okay, I'm not into that shit thing, whatever coin that is. I was like, okay, leave it there. And then we don't know when this thing is coming, right? Because when I know about it, that was 22. Now we're in 2025, and I really feel like 2025 is that here. It is that here for a boom. It is that here for this wealth transfer to come about. Now, if you're not in position, if you continue to be ignorant, you will miss it. You cannot be that kind of Christian. Listen, it is time for you to start putting God in the box and thinking this is how things gonna be. God already promised us that there will be a wealth transfer before the falling of everything. We want to make sure that his people are well fed, not fed, but have enough and abundant, so that we can be a source of blessing in the days ahead. Listen, the days ahead are not looking good. The days ahead are dark, but God is trying to make sure that all Christians, all his people are in the right place, having more than enough, so that you don't rely on the government, or don't rely, or like you don't know what's gonna happen, because things will happen. Just be clear. So God is trying to put us in a path to receive the wealth of the wicked. Yes, amen. Because it says that in give me a second here. It says that in Proverbs 13 verse 22. It says that the wealth of the sinner is stored up for the righteous. Are you a righteous? Do you believe that you can take part of this wealth transfer? If you are working with the Lord, all of the things that I'm telling you right now, it may sound, noise to you, but you have to take it up in prayer yourself and ask God, is what Stephanie is saying is true? Can I trust? Don't even trust me, okay? Trust God. Call on God and let God lead you and give you your own confirmation concerning this thing. So because the wealth of the sinner is store for me, Stephanie. I don't know about you, but I'm about to take a piece of this pie, okay? Okay, well, that's what I know, because that thing is already happening. Many people already become a billionaire because of XRP. And then boom, when TikTok went off, guess what? They launched Mr. Donald Trump coin. Many people become a billionaire. I can't stress this enough. You gotta be on guard. You have to be on guard to make sure you get this wealth transfer going for you, because you're going to miss out. So now, listen. This is how God works, right? If you still don't believe, look at the story of the children of Israel when they were leaving the land of Egypt. You know what God told them to do? God says, and I will, and hold on, guys. In chapter 3, it says, verse 21, he said, and I will grant these people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, and it shall be that when you go, you will not go empty-handed. We cannot go empty-handed. I'm not gonna go empty-handed. I don't know about you, but I ain't empty-handed. In this 2025, so many things gonna happen. I just at the beginning of the year, we already see a booming in the currency, and it's not gonna go down. The other ones are next, okay? And it's verse 22. It said, but every woman shall ask of her neighbor, and the woman who lives in her house, articles of silver and articles of gold and clothing, and you will put them on your sons and daughters. Thus you will plunder the Egyptian. We will plunder the rich. He said, we will plunder the sinners. God wants the Christian to plunder the sinners, because he said the wealth of the sinners is stored for us, and we must plunder them in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus, that's on, period. Okay? We will plunder them. God wants to get the wealth from the Egyptians. We pay too much tax, okay? We have gone through to hell and back. Now is our time to get the blessing. But you must not be ignorant. Must not be ignored. God wouldn't let these people, the people of Israel was working so hard in the land of Egypt for how many years? 400 something, I believe. Right? You think God was gonna let them go empty-handed to the land of Canaan? To the land of Canaan, be empty-handed? No, 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 no. So listen, go in prayer. Ask God, what is this thing? What should I do? What must I do? And God will show. Because I was once skeptical, ignorant Christians. And I don't even know, some of you don't even think about the wealth transfer, or don't never had a revelation concerning the wealth transfer. That's even in a worse category. You are in a bad category right now, where you need to move to know that there's a wealth transfer coming, and how you can get yourself together to get that wealth transfer. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. All right. You have to put yourself in position. Ask God, how do I order my steps? Speak to me. Give me instruction about this wealth transfer, so I don't miss out in the wealth transfer. All right. Okay. We can be the Joseph in our family. You and me can be the Joseph in our community. There is people to be set free. And when God gives us this wealth transfer, is for his kingdom, for us to advance his kingdom, for us to do great things for him in this time. Because there's going to be a time where many people will look to us for help. Okay? Now, I'm not going to make this video long. I just don't want you to be one of the Christians that will miss out. Sorry, in this wealth transfer. I want you to align yourself. Ask God for instruction, direction, understanding, wisdom, so that you don't miss the wealth transfer. Because God says, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. Now, if you perish, consider yourself. you don't have knowledge. You don't have knowledge. You have no clue what's happening. You have no clue. All you know is the green dollar. Oh, about that, about gold. The Lord told me about gold too. Listen, gold is gonna go up. When did they start selling gold in Costco? I shared that on my story. Was it last year? I believe it was last year. For some reason, I keep hearing gold in my spirit, and then the Lord was telling me gold is coming back, coming back. And then out of nowhere, somewhere another country in Africa start using gold again as their currency, and then Costco starting selling gold. So I don't know, like certain thing got to be telling me sometimes. I'm like, huh, really? I was so skeptical when the first time he told me about the gold, and I'm like, okay. But then later on, I saw it coming from Africa, and then Costco started selling it. Gold is coming back. Gold is gonna make a whole operation. I don't know for how long it's gonna be, but we're gonna have gold again. People's gonna go back to gold. So be in prayer, y'all. Be in prayer. I know this video is long, but I pray that it's insightful and informative for you, and that will push you to go and pray and seek God for yourself concerning the wealth transfer, so that you and me can plunder the enemy together and do the work of the kingdom and make God know to your neighborhood and the time that will come. So thank you so much for coming to my live, and thank you for subscribing and liking this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with somebody that you know that is in the same place as you. Like you saw everybody talking about this thing on TikTok, like how in the world you go to sleep and you wake up a millionaire to the Trump meme. Like how? It doesn't make no sense, right? It's complicated, but if to God nothing is complicated. So let us be that kind of Christian that that put ignorance on the side and listen to God, because so many prophets are saying the same thing. God can be wrong. It's impossible for God to be wrong, right? If God is putting this in so many people's heart and dreams and vision, that's mean God is up to something. And if you don't know, if you don't have no clue, you must pray. You must pray, like you must really pray. Yeah, you must really pray, because you must really pray. That's it. That's what I'm gonna say. Well, thank you so much for watching my video, and I will catch you on my next video. See you. Thank you. Bye bye. God love you. Bye.